today we want to bring you some very special breaking news. If you've been a watcher of Bible Truth and Prophecy for very long, you know that for the last several months we've been talking about the indicators for the last days. And there are some indicators that are mentioned in the Bible about how we know the last days. I believe today we're watching a news breaking item that's so important in terms of Bible prophecy. You see, we've been talking about the fact that Israel is back in the land. It's hated by the world. And of all things, there's a feud going on for the Temple Mount. Exactly what the Bible said would be in the last days. We talked about the fact that technology would bring in a one world leader called an Antichrist. That technology and the economic system would bring in a one world economy. We're watching that begin to frame in the World Economic Forum that just took place. And we also know from Revelation chapter 18 that there'll be a one world religious system. February the 16th through the 19th, there's the dedication of a very important aspect, and they, in their own words, say peace and safety are on the forefront. I want to show you just a glimpse of this because you see, we're looking at the times of Israel. It's called a beacon of light. The Abrahamic family house opens in Abu Dhabi. And they talk about the fact that there will be a place for a church, a Catholic church, a mosque, and a synagogue. And this rabbi, it says, is being hailed by Israeli rabbis and other faith leaders from around the world as a step toward peace and security, peace and safety, just what the Bible said. But let me read to you the whole verse, because in Thessalonians, where they're quoting from, it says this: "For yourselves know perfectly that in the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But you, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." I really believe it's important for us to understand that we're at a very incredible time. You see, all the religions are claiming that this is a time to get together for peace and security. But the truth is, the Abrahamic house brings together all the religions, this house of faith, all the religions, but it's out of compromise and it's out of convenience. It's not out of doctrine. And God never gives way to doctrine. And so I think we're looking at a very important moment. Let's just look at a short video of the dedication and the opening ceremonies of this faith center. Yes, its dedication marks an important point, a point that the Bible said would take place in the last days, in the end time. We watched it take place. And so here we are, this interfaith center. By the way, what's interesting, even though it's called the Abrahamic House of Faith, they make sure that they emphasize the fact that it's not just the three religions that are from Abraham, such as Christianity, such as Islam, such as Judaism, but they welcome over 200 different nations and faiths of all the world. You see, this one religious system is exactly what the Bible spoke of as being something that will take place, and it will dominate in the tribulation period of time. Notice as they dedicated this, here's the mosque with the crescent moon. Here's the Catholic Church with its cross, and here's the synagogue with its menorah. And they brag about this: nowhere in the world are the three separate places of worship established by a government as well as an interfaith center near them. Yes, the Antichrist will be a religious person, and he'll bring in a one religious system. I just wanted to bring you this news because I think it's that important. We'll be following these events, but it certainly tells us we're in the end time. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to see the Bible fulfilled before our very eyes.